Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. It is Saturday, and I'm super excited to be back today as we create a beautiful tumbler in honor of our Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October. So as you're coming in, make sure you say something so I know you're here, whether you're watching us right now live or later on the replay. And also, I look forward to seeing how far our broadcast is reaching. So if you don't mind, go ahead and drop your city and state in the comments. I can't wait to see it. And also, if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you comment the word new. And after the live is over, I will go back and invite you to become a part of our faith family. So how is everyone doing today? This is my first, official day of fall break. I had half a day yesterday almost, and I am just so excited and thankful for this time of rest and relaxation. And I will tell you, I was resting so much, y'all, that I almost didn't make it today, but I said, I want to go live and be with you all, hang out for a bit. We're going to create a beautiful project together, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So let's see who we have. I see my mom has made it. Hey, Mom, how are you? So happy you're here. And there is Donzel. Hey, Donzel. Donzel said he finished the Tuesday live. Oh, great, Donzel. Thank you for going back and watching that on the replay. So as y'all are coming in, we're going to go ahead and get prepped. I also have my happy mail from Simone from Fearlessly Unique with Simone, and I can't wait to open it together. So we're going to do that in just a little bit as well. So y'all come on in. There's Jody. Hey, Jody, you made it. How are you? Donzel, my mom said hello. Or I said that backwards. Mom, Donzel said hello. But I'm sure Mom's going to say it in just a minute as well. Okay. All right, y'all come on in. Let's get everything pulled up and ready to go. Who's excited to see what we're going to create today? And I think it's going to be another beautiful design. There it is. She said hello, Donzel. All right, so let's see. Trying to make sure we have everything where we need it to be. There we go. All right. Hello, Natalia is here. How are you? So we are going to need a couple of wraps for this. And I've already wrapped one because I'm also replenishing some products, doing a restock. So we are going to go ahead and wrap these other two and get these added. I'm so happy y'all are here. Come on in. Just trying to get my camera ready here. Here we go. All right, that went fast. So I am going to use this one right here. There we are. Okay, so let me show you the wraps. Oh, thank you, Donzel, for following Mom. So this is the one we're going to make in honor of our Breast Cancer Awareness for October, y'all. And it has the pink and the black. And it has a beautiful scripture, Walk by Faith, 2 Corinthians 5:7. And then we're going to also restock some of our sunflower tumblers. Look, this is the one that Natalia has. So guess what? We're going to restock it as well. And I have another fun sunflowers, like a jewel, kind of like a bejeweled one, I guess. That one's already wrapped and ready to go. So let's get these wrapped. Then we'll turn on our oven. And I'll leave and go do that. And then we'll create something else while we're waiting. How's that sound? All right. Mom is saying, thank you, Donzel. So this is going to be our 20 ounce. It's our skinny tumbler. I love these. This is the first tumbler that I started with. Yes, absolutely. I think it does too, Donzel. So let's go ahead and get it prepped, ready to go. And I shared a video on my YouTube channel. I'll put it on Facebook today, but I did a tapered design recently, and y'all, that was a little different. So I haven't quite perfected my template yet for that, but you'll see in the video how I made it happen, how I made it work. All right, so let's go ahead and get this one done first. That went on pretty good there. So are y'all enjoying your day today? Earlier today, I made some delicious banana bread, y'all, and it was so good. I had it with some coffee. My mom was asking me if I had it with some ice cream, and I said, oh, I did think of that, but I didn't do it earlier. But you know what? I might do it later because banana bread is just so yummy. Does anyone else like banana bread? And I like to add walnuts to mine. So it's like banana nut bread, and I even have chocolate chips in it. So it really does taste like a little dessert. So yeah, I may have to slice another little piece of that later. I had literally just a little slice with my coffee, and I was sitting on the couch surfing my television, looking at all of the channels that I normally don't take advantage of. Because I don't know if you all have noticed, but the smart TV has a native app that comes with like free things to watch too, like TV shows and movies. So yeah, so I was just taking advantage of having some downtime, y'all, and actually enjoying it. Yes, Jody, I love that too. Fresh out of the oven. That's what I did. It was like I gave it a little bit of time to cool off, and then I went, and thankfully it transferred easily out of the pan. And then I was like, okay, I'm slicing it. But yeah, it was really good. Yes, Donzel, it was delicious. So those are the kinds of things I like to do when I have extra time. And for me, it's also, I guess, things that make me look forward to my break, because typically I wouldn't take time to do that on a Saturday just because I have so many other things going on. So yeah, those are the fun things. All right, I'm going to add one more piece, and then we just add a big piece down the seam here. And I do teach all of this in my private group, Faith's Creative Circle. So I started sublimating last year, and it just kind of took off from there. All right, let's add one more piece to finish it off. And then we'll move to our last and final design. I started to turn the oven on early, but I didn't remember how many minutes it would take to heat up, and I didn't want it just running and then it starts and then I have to go interrupt it and all that. So yeah, didn't want to do that. All right, let's get one more tumbler. So what are you all up to today? Are y'all having good weather? I know today was, I think, the warmest it's been all week. It was like 80-something degrees today. Mostly we've been having 70-degree weather, which is my favorite weather. Cool. You don't have to feel like you have to turn the air conditioning on, although I did turn the air on just now. Hey, Miss Kathy is here. All right, y'all, let's do this one. This is our sunflower. So if Natalia is still here, this is the one that she was sporting in her photo shoot. So we're going to restock this one. And this is helping me get ready for my event next Saturday. So if you've been following me, you know I'll be at the Sweet Potato Festival in Darlington next week. So just getting all the things ready to go. And I've been working along and along so I don't have to do it all throughout this week, which that's what I wanted anyway. Okay, Donzel says 81 degrees in Ohio. Wow. Yeah, I want to say we have 80. I feel like it was lower 80s. That sounds about right for us too. I'll have to go back and look. I know it was warmer than it's been all week. I do know that much. Oh, yes. Mom planted mums in her yard today. I know that was fun. And Mom taught me that if you plant them, they'll come back each year. But I haven't gotten any yet this year, but that's what I hope to be able to do so that once they die, they'll come back. Does anyone else plant mums during the fall season? They're so pretty. They have all these different colors. Miss Kathy is saying 79 degrees in Waitsboro. Okay. Let's see, just a little bit right there. Oh, yes. They do sell fast, don't they, Mom? And I saw some even at Food Lion when I was in there the other day, and I should have grabbed them. They had some smaller ones. Normally, I get them from like Lowe's or somewhere. But yeah, so I need to go ahead and do that. Put that on the list for sure. All right, I'm going to pull this one a little bit tighter. Let me redo my tape here because I could tell it was not as tight as I wanted it to be. Thankfully, it's coming right up, so I can do that. It's just on this side. Here we go. Oh, you got some from Roses and IGA? Oh, wow. Okay. You know, we have a Roses here. I need to check our Roses. I didn't even think about them. So those are good places to go. So you don't have to have like a Lowe's or, you know, like a flower shop. We do have several like that, but that's good to know you can go to other places as well. Okay. So I'm just putting this last little piece on just to secure it before I shrink wrap it. I'm pulling it pretty hard there. So who else has done some fall decorating? Mom said she's putting out flowers. That's the part of decorating. Anyone else doing anything? I still want to put my bows on my candlesticks that are on the mantle. And the bow garland that I made, I have it hanging on the mantle right now. So it looks so beautiful. Started burning my candles recently. That's something that typically I don't do when it's hot weather, but I notice when it starts cooling down, I don't mind, you know, like lighting my candles. So I have my scented candles going. I had one today. I think it was called Fall. No, it was called Leaves, I think. And it's a Bath and Body Works fragrance. Hello, Miss Sharon is here. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. And it really made the house start to smell like fall. So yeah, it smells really, really good. Okay, so now that we've done all that, let's grab some shrink wrap. And I don't think I only grabbed 2 pieces, y'all. So I'll get one more in just a minute. I guess I thought I was only doing 2 tumblers. And I don't think I have an extra one in here. I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and grab it. That will give me a reason to go ahead and turn the oven on. Y'all keep chatting, and I'll be right back. Okay? So y'all keep chatting away. All right, I turned my other computer on while I was back there. So, um, if I need to switch for just a moment, I can at least still be a part of our line. All right, so let's go ahead and get these shrink wrapped. Slide these on. I'm going to shrink them up. I see Miss Kathy says she puts her candles on coffee cup warmers. Oh, Miss Kathy, I love that idea. And she said that eliminates the smoke and they last longer. Wow. I love that. I need to try that. And so do you still light them when you do that, Miss Kathy? Or are you relying on the bottom being heated and that's where the smell comes from? I think that's what you're saying, right? That is pretty neat. Never thought of that. Hello, Miss Deidre is here. Yes, the holiday season is here. Do you like decorating for fall, Miss Deidre? What we were talking about. We're doing some tumblers today. One in particular, in recognition of Breast Cancer Awareness Month being here. All right, y'all, let's get these heated up so they'll shrink. And I don't know if y'all can hear this at all. It's going on pretty good. Getting all the air out. Sometimes I do this with my gloves on because it does get pretty hot. Oh, okay, not for fall. What about, is it Christmas you're thinking about, Miss Deidre? Wow, y'all, it's sealing up pretty fast. I'm really making sure that where I taped it, it's down really good. That's going to give it. Oh, good. You can't hear it, Donzel. Okay, good. That means my camera is working. All right. I want to make sure that tape side is good, and it is. Gotcha. Okay. So Miss Deidre is looking forward to decorating for Christmas. I love it too. So I'll keep my fall up for just this month, and literally end of this month, that's when I have to start decorating for Christmas. If I don't, then that means I won't have time because I'll be so busy, right? Making all of y'all's things. Okay, are y'all ready? We're going to head to Studio 2. I'm going to see how much time remains on the oven warming up. So if it's not quite ready, I'll turn on my camera back there. And I thought we could make a bow while we are waiting. So we'll see how much time remains, okay? All right, y'all. I'll see you back there. All right, y'all. So I made it in time. Can y'all believe it? Let me fix my camera. Hold on. Slide it over here. And I can bring y'all back down. So I made it in time. It was getting ready to go off. And I had just enough time to go ahead and add the 3 tumblers into the oven. So we actually don't have to stay back here. It's going to be 10 minutes. I'm going to set a timer and they're going to bake for 10 minutes. Let me do a time check. All right, so about 6 after, and then we'll come back. Thanks, Donzel. All right, so let's go create a bow that we can add to our Walk by Faith Tumbler for our Breast Cancer Awareness Month, okay? All right, y'all, I will be right back. Let me put this screen up right here, and we will be back. All right, that was pretty fun, y'all. What do y'all think? So I grabbed 2 ribbons while I was back there. And I wanted to grab some pink. So this first one it's like a linen pink, but it has some white stitched squares. That's one. And then we have one of my favorites, y'all, which is the pink and white cabana striped. So let's start with our linen one first. And we're going to create a beautiful bow. And I think this is going to pair nicely. I know when I do the festivals in October, I always have customers ask if I have anything for breast cancer awareness. And I just made it a point just to make sure, you know, I have some things in my inventory. So I'm just going to start by cutting a nice length of ribbon. This is going to be the tail. I want it to hang pretty nicely for this one. And I haven't made this bow in a while, so I'm going to make one of my favorite bows here. So I do have those flowers you saw in my studio. And then I have flowers in here too, y'all. Some of my flowers don't stay out on the shelf because they're seasonal or for certain holidays. So I mostly keep my everyday florals in here, and then I have them arranged by color in studio too. All right, so now let's go ahead and add some gorgeous loops with this ribbon. And you know, this is also making me think of like baby shower with this pink, because this is a gorgeous pink ribbon. So should you need any pink bows, I've got you covered. So what do y'all think about the ribbons? All right, and I'm just making some loops back and forth here. Just on each side as I go. That's something I'll probably be doing at the beginning of the week, is setting up my bow display. I've been just gathering all the bows, getting them ready. So I'll have some fall bows. I think I had a couple of customers who asked for like some bows that had some Halloween colors. I know I had some classroom teachers who wanted that. So yeah, just a few different things, and of course, some everyday colors. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So the first part of my bow is done. Now let's add a few more layers, y'all. And I'm doing good on time because I have 5 minutes left on those tumblers. So if you are just joining us, we are creating some bows that we can decorate with or gift someone. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And if you know of someone who has had cancer, who has survived, who has been healed from it, it is truly, I would say, just a blessing. I know I have some people who have shared their testimony and shared their story. So I am just honored to be able to create some beautiful products to help you celebrate and support those that you may be supporting. Okay. I know it does, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, let's do one more little loop here. And first bow, y'all, is done. Look at there. Did it just that fast. Should have timed myself, but we did it in under 10 minutes. Under 10. All right. Let's get some of our wire. So that you will have a way to attach it. You can hang this wherever your heart desires. And then we will fluff it together. This one's nice and thick. Move it over here. And it's stacked up so nicely. That's how I know I did a good job with my bow. All right. So now let's get it tied off. This is what I consider to be more of my larger bow. I do make smaller bows as well, and I can go even larger than this. This style is gorgeous. Okay, y'all ready to fluff it out? I think I can make that a little bit tighter. Let's do it. There we go. Okay, so the wire is on the back, so you can hang it wherever you choose. And you have beautiful tails hanging below. I'm going to tie it again. So I feel like I can get it a little bit tighter now. And I did just twist that around, didn't I? So let me see if I can hold it with one hand. Hey, Miss Trina, how are you? So happy you're here. I was thinking about what you asked earlier about the mug, so I will have some new designs coming. I know you like the matching sets too. So I don't know if I'll get them before Saturday, but I do have some ideas in the works. Right now, I've been preparing for Saturday's event, and then I also had some orders come in. So yeah, thank y'all so very much for your support. I'm glad you made it too. All right, I just wanted to tighten this a little bit better. Here we go. All right, so now let's go ahead and fluff it. So we have our gorgeous tails, and I think the timer just went off, y'all. All right, so I'm going to separate my layers first. Let's do this together. So let's fluff. Yeah, but if you decide, Miss Trina, you want what you already saw, you can certainly go ahead and order it, okay? So I'm going to separate my layers first. So I'm just going to literally pull them in opposite directions, just like that. Okay, and then the same thing here on these smaller layers. Separate. Yes, ma'am. So if you see something on the website, you feel free to go ahead and grab those. Okay, and then I'm doing the second set of loops, just like so. And so now everything is separated, y'all. So now the fluffing can begin, okay? And I'm just going to fluff from the top down because I can see all those open layers now. Just like that. And I'll do this side first so y'all can see. Look at there, it's just simply lifting up the loops. Lifting up the loops. Just like so. And look at there, half the bow is already fluffed. Can y'all see it? Look at there. It's amazing what a little fluffing will do, right? All right, let's do the other side. So I'm going to do the same thing, lifting up those loops. This is wired ribbon. I only use wired ribbon. Very seldom do I use ribbon without wire. If I do, it's when I'm making like little small bows for my angels, things like that. But for the most part, y'all, my ribbon has wire. Because you really can't do what you want to do when it doesn't have the wire in it. All right, and look at there now. Both sides have been fluffed. Look at that. And so here is our beautiful bow. Just separating those layers a little bit more, just like so. All right. So let's see what y'all think. Look at that. So here is bow number 1. You know what, Miss Kathy? I have not. What sizes? Is it different sizes? Because I know one time they had a surplus of like the 7/8 ribbon. Now you're going to have me go shopping. All right. How did we do, y'all? Yay. Oh, thank you, Miss Deidre. And then what I like to do is get a lantern, or I'll put it on my candles. And then once it's on the actual item, I can fluff it even more and make it do exactly what I want it to do. Okay. All right, let's make one more. So let's put this one away. Oh, thanks, Natalia. Natalia, I was trying to think through the project you asked me about, so I'm still thinking because I don't work with any of that material at all. So it's a matter of coming up with the concept. So it's still in my brain, and that's how everything first starts. It starts as an idea in my head, and then from there, it becomes reality once I get all the materials squared away. And that's how my orders always start. I had someone ask me that, before, how long does it take? And it all depends on if it's a brand new idea, something I've never done before, if I have the materials or not, if there are other customers who have already placed an order, like if they have already placed their order and I'm working on it, then of course it's going to take just a little bit of time before I get to the next order, because I do process the orders in order of how they come. But sometimes it depends on if I'm waiting on materials or not. Like right now, let's see, I have two orders, possibly three. So I'm working on the orders, and yeah, just getting everything completed. Okay, you know what? I do remember seeing some double-sided, but I don't know if I saw that they had a lot. So I will go back and check. Thank you for telling me. So I did sell the Halloween rail wreath that I made, I guess 2 weeks ago in the circle, but I've got to make a second one. So I was excited about that. So yeah. And then the door hanger that said, "I smell children," a teacher purchased that. And thought she was going to hang it on her door, her classroom door, but she's actually hanging it at home. So yeah, quite a few things are selling, y'all. So I'm excited about that. So y'all are keeping me busy. All right, so I'm making this bow the same as the last one. We could go smaller, but I just wanted some nice large bows here. And I think this time I'm going to fluff while I'm making it. So that's another way that I like to do my bows, is I fluff it while I'm creating it, so I can see how the bow shapes up. I've made this one, though, so many times that I know what it's going to look like. Thank you. Oh, let me zoom y'all back in. You can see. Up close and personal. So Donzel already says he likes bow number 1. So really, I'm making them both the same way today. And it's just the ribbon that's changing. That's right, Donzel. There's nothing wrong with it. Hey, Aunt Flo, you made it. So my aunt, my mom, and I, we will be at the Sweet Potato Festival next Saturday, y'all. I can't believe it's here. I've been talking about it forever, it feels. And it's about to be here. So we're going to have all sorts of things. We're going to have some fall, a little bit of Halloween, some every day, and I'm even going to have a little bit of Christmas. I will also have my Color Street products. So if you need some gorgeous nail polish or mascara, I have a ton of lipstick. Oh my gosh. We're going to have all the things. Blush, eyeshadow, lotion, cuticle oil. What else? Nail strengthener. I mean, there's so many things. I know you do. I was thinking about your Tumbler design earlier. I'll send you some pictures so you can tell me what you like. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of things next week. And if you're local to the Darlington area, I'd love to see you. We'll have some VIP shopping as well. Okay. Oh, you follow my aunt too? Okay, thank you, Donzel. All right, y'all. Let me get my wire first. I do need a little length of wire. And this one's already fluffed, so we don't have to worry about fluffing. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for everyone who donates stars. Natalia sent us a video. I just haven't had a chance to edit the video, add the voice over, but I will do that. So thank you for all the stars, senders. Y'all make my day. Thank you. All right, let's get our wire added next. And we can tighten this. Okay. And then it's pretty much fluffed. I'm just going to straighten the loops back out. Let's go ahead and trim down our last tail here. So everything looks finished the way that we want it to. This would also be beautiful, like I said earlier, for a little girl's room, baby shower gift. Or if you're decorating for a baby shower, I think this ribbon would be gorgeous for a little girl's shower. Aunt Flo, I think Donzel's asking you about the stars. All right, so I'm just making sure all of my layers are open. And then we'll go grab our tumblers. Look at how just fluffing open these loops gives the bow such height. Y'all see that? See how it just raises it up? All right, what do y'all think? Look. How did we do? And this is bow number 2. Yeah, I need to get that video going to show you how to do it. All right, so this was bow number 1. It's just the ribbon, y'all, that's different. Okay. So bow number 1. And then bow number 2. And we're making these for our Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October. So really, really nice bows, right? All right, y'all, let's go get our tumblers. And then don't forget, I have some Happy Meal we're going to open from Simone Phillips before we leave. So let's put these here. And I'll be right back. Let me go grab those tumblers. Y'all keep chatting away, okay? I'm back, y'all. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to use my glove so I can take it out of the oven, and I'm going to put it on my tray right here because I'm pretty sure it's still hot. All right, let me go back to the comments. Okay, Aunt Flo, I think, is telling you, Donzel, how it looks for her. Yeah, it's still hot, y'all. So look at there. So there's one. And I may just carry it carefully. All right. There's our second one right there. All right, and then let's get the main tumbler of the day. And this one was heating up so good. Wow, it went through the paper a little. All right, this is the one that we made for our breast cancer awareness. All right, so let's close the oven up. All right, and I'm going to see if I can carry them like this back to Studio One. So y'all, here we go. Look at there. And they are still hot. So I probably should have grabbed these sooner. Yeah, I'm going to have to post that video for you. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see you in Studio One, okay? Okay, y'all. I made it back. Let me close the door. So I transferred them to the mat here. And while they're cooling for just a bit, let's open our Happy Mail. All right. So if you were with us a few, was it lives ago? Maybe 3 Saturdays ago, 3 or 4, we had our crafting bonanza that we did for the second time with Simone Phillips from Fearlessly Unique Designs. And she has given us some Happy Mail. Let me see if I can tag her in case she wants to hop on in the comments while we do this. So this was such a wonderful surprise. I don't get much Happy Mail, but when I do, I get excited. Who else loves getting mail? Unexpected mail, right? All right. Let me tag her. All right. I know, right? Yes, she is. Okay, so she gave me a hint because I remember she said it was a book, and she said something about the Bible because I remember telling her that I've been reading the Bible every day this year through the Bible recap plan, and probably this is the best I've ever done because when I've done it on my own, I will start and I don't finish, but I've made it all the way to the New Testament. And let me see what today is. Let's see if I can look. I'm going to look on here real quick because we're over a quarter of the way through. And this will give us some time to see if Simone hops on. Y'all, I just did finish day 277 today. Oh my gosh. I have less than 80 days left, like 78 days. Wow. So yeah, so absolutely love it. And it is something I do every morning. So I can't wait to see what this is. Okay. All right, so y'all ready? We're going to open it together. And it was kind of already open a little bit. It looked like it was maybe kind of handled a little roughly, even though she had the handle with care. But you know how that goes sometimes. All right, so before I look at it, I'm going to turn it face down. There's a card. Oh, I love cards. Let's see. Oh. And Simone loves doing like paper crafts and things like that. Oh, wow. This is so beautiful. She's thanking me for being such a huge inspiration in her life. She says, "You are such a great friend. I look forward to so many more opportunities to collaborate. Thanks again for helping me to celebrate 2,000 followers. Love you, Simone." Oh, wow. Thank you, Simone. That has made my day. And it's called The Bible in 52 Weeks. It's a year-long Bible study by Dr. Kimberly Moore. Look at that. I love it. I have not heard of this, so this is going to be new for me. And it looks like it's by the week. There's an introduction. It tells how to use the book. So like week 1 says, there's nothing too hard for God. I'm just going to fast forward to week 1. So, oh, you know what? This is going to go perfect with my daily readings. So what I may do is fast forward to where I am right now. But just to give you an idea, week 1, it has by the day the scriptures you read for 6 days. And then day 7 is catch up on any readings you've missed. And then it looks like she's giving her synopsis or summary. And then there are points to ponder where it has spots where you can answer questions. Look at that. The author mom is Dr. Kimberly Moore. I know, Miss Deidre, that is very thoughtful. And then it has actions for the week. For instance, it says decide in your heart to think and speak positively, replacing negative words with positive ones. Oh, I love it, y'all. This is amazing. Thank you, Simone. And if she comes on, I'll be sure to make sure she sees this, even if it's a little bit later. So yeah, so if I were to fast forward, let's see, where would I be now? Because I'm in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John now, and I'm doing the chronological plan where I'm literally reading it in order. So I'm going to have to probably check the table of contents. It didn't have the scriptures listed, but anyway, I would be probably toward the back. So I'm seeing the New Testament, but I haven't seen Matthew. I see 1 Corinthians. Yeah, so I don't know if it's like a mix, but this is awesome. I can't wait. Okay, I found some Acts on week 36. So I think I may back up and just kind of backtrack based on where I am now. But this is awesome. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So thank you again, Simone. This was so, so thoughtful of you. And we had a blast. If you missed that live, you'll have to go back and check it on our page. You can certainly grab it on YouTube. I don't know if it's still here on Facebook, but yes, make sure you do that, okay? All right, are y'all ready to see the tumblers? So let's save the Walk by Faith for last because that's our feature tumbler for the day. Miss Kathy, you love it? You have 2 Bible apps? Yes, ma'am. I know. And you can never get enough, right? All right, so let's do this one first because this is the one that Natalia featured in her photo shoot. And let me move some stuff, y'all, because I'm going to need my trash can here. So let's put this back up. Yep, Dr. Kimberly Moore, Miss Trina. That's right. All right, let me put my bow maker away. That'll give me some more space to work. Okay. All right, so here we go. Let's do the sunflower first. And we are just restocking on some of these. Get all that shrink wrap off. Okay. And then now we can reveal our design. I'm just going to take our paper off. Miss Trina, have you read any of her books before? All right, y'all, I'm just going to start peeling it off. Y'all ready? Here we go. This is the fun part. The big reveal. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh my goodness. So there's our beautiful sunflower. Let's put the lid back on it. All right, so there's tumbler number 1. Okay. All right, let's do our other sunflower. Remember, I told you this one had more of like a jewel look to it. I love that one too. Thank goodness these cool down really fast. So that was perfect timing. I wonder if I can just start peeling. I'm going to start peeling the paper. And let's just see if the shrink wrap will lift with it. That'll save me from all the peeling. All right, here is number 2. Ooh, look at the gorgeous color in this one. Oh, okay, you were able to pull up her book. I got you, Miss Trina. So I'm actually going through both layers now at the same time, y'all. Oh, thanks, Miss Trina. You love your sunflower. Yay. And we have some of those sunflowers at the Praise Faith Gospel Shop too. So if you're local to the Sherrall area and you want to pick up one of those sunflower wreaths that Miss Trina is talking about, you can absolutely do that. Y'all, look at this one. You haven't seen this one in a while. What do you think? Look at there. And see, this is why I called it the jewel sunflower. See that jewel in the center? Isn't that beautiful? Love, love, love it. I'll wait a second to see if y'all can see it. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love that. You hung it on your bedroom? In your bedroom? Love that. All right, so that's number 2. Put the lid back. And then now let's do our tumbler of the hour, the walk by faith. Yes, I do too, Miss Deidre. And all of these are on the website. When you go to atofaith.com, the link might be in the comments. If you click gifts and goodies, you will see those. They're 20-ounce tumblers. All right, here we go. Here's our last one, Walk by Faith. And this is what we made for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we have our bows and our tumbler. Ooh, look at there. The color is already peeking through. just all coming off. And look at that. Yeah, drum roll, Donzel. That's right. All right, last little bit. All right, y'all, look at that. So walk by faith. Look at there. And you have your scripture, 2 Corinthians 17. And look at the gold and the pinks in this one. 5 and 7. I'm sorry, I read it wrong. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. And so this is our tumbler of the hour that we made as encouragement. So let's put our lid on this one. All right. So 1, 2, 3. And then let's bring back the bows. Right here. So we had bow 1, and then we had bow number 2. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Miss Deidre says, great gift idea. Yes. So let's see. The tumblers are already listed. I'm not sure if those bows are listed yet. Let me look and see. It doesn't look like these are on the website yet. So if you're interested in a bow before I get them listed, you can comment sold bow 1 or sold bow 2. And then the link for these tumblers, let me grab that real quick. And I'll actually just send you to all the tumblers, 20 ounce. And then you can find these right there. All right, so here's the link to all of the 20 ounce tumblers. And yes, we will have these on Saturday. So if you're local to the Darlington, South Carolina area, I would love to see you all at the 42nd Sweet Potato Festival. And I am thrilled to be a part of it yet again. We've been there for several years now. And we are going to be back this year. So it's 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in downtown Darlington. Lots of fun, lots of food. They will have live music, crafts, and all sorts of things. So I'd love to have some of my supporters join me. And yeah, come say hello, come shop. It's going to be a great time. My mom will be there. My Aunt Flo, Mr. Touch of Faith will be there. It's going to be an awesome time. All right. What questions do you all have? Before we head out, I do want to also remind you that I will be at the Pecan Festival this year. First time ever because of you all asking. So this is Saturday, November 1st, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And this is in Florence, South Carolina. So this is my first time appearing at this event, and I'm looking forward to an awesome time. And I can't wait to see you all there. So if you're local to the Florence area, I want to remind you that we have our display at the Praise and Faith Gospel Shop in Sherwood. You can go by and see my wonderful parents while you're there. But I have restocked with fall. So there are lots of beautiful things for fall. I think my mom said someone just purchased a beautiful wind spinner yesterday. So thank you all to my Sherwood customers. You all are just such a great support. I appreciate you all so very much. And we're on the road to 2K, y'all. We're sprinkling the page, the channel. Don't forget, we will have shout outs and we'll have an opportunity for another giveaway. All you have to do is tell someone about our page, our channel, which is YouTube, ATO Faith. And once they sprinkle, they need to come back and they can say, I was sprinkled by, and then put your name and you get the credit for it, okay? All right, let's see if there's anything else. I think that's it. Miss Trina, you love pecans? I do too. And I told y'all how I love them in the air fryer. We may have to do that on a live. Seriously. I'll have to write that down so I don't forget. All right, let's see. Let's grab the link to subscribe for anyone who needs that. And we check our stats every Tuesday. And we're working on 2,000 subscribers. And I think we're going to get there with your help, right? I can't do it by myself. Here we go. All right, if you have not subscribed, there's the direct link. Of course, if you're on Facebook, guess what? I made it easy for you. You can just type exclamation point YouTube, all lowercase, the way you see it right now. That's for my Facebook people, okay? So I made it super simple for you. I know, they're all beautiful, right? Donzel says he wish he could choose. That's a good problem to have, isn't it? All right, what questions do you all have before we head out for today? Thank you for making this such a fun live. We created such gorgeous pieces today. This was the main event right here with our 2 bows, and I'll get these added to the website, and I'll share a post on my page after the live has ended. So yeah. All right, I don't see anything at the moment. So if you think of something after the live has ended, make sure you come back and you can just comment and I will certainly respond once I see it. But we will be back on Tuesday, if the Lord says so. I like to say that because I am on break this week and I may be like, oh, I'm going to take a break. These are 20 ounces, Miss Trina. This is the 20-ounce tumbler. Yep. 20-ounce skinny tumbler keeps hot things hot and cold things cold. And I love these. I have a 20-ounce and then I love my 40-ounce too. Y'all see me with my 40-ounce all the time now. All right. Thank you for that question, Miss Trina. That was great. Okay, I think that is it. So don't forget to go look for something good. Because when you find that something good, you know you have found God. And remember, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. I'm going to head on out of here so I can make it to my mom's live on time. She goes live at 7, so I have to go get set up for her live. But if you need anything, feel free to message me. You have the website link right here, atofaith.com. And I look forward to hearing from you all soon, okay? Have a wonderful, blessed night. I love y'all so much. Bye, everyone.